battling the NFC South, and it's a good one for you. Between two marvelous offenses to get together, it's Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons and Matt Ryan in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans, Louisiana. Welcome inside the booth. I'm Tyler Mid51L. Well, we got two marvelous offenses to get together, and they're two of the highest scoring teams in the NFL. We got Drew Brees and the Red Hot Saints, and Matt Ryan and the Red Hot Falcons here to take each other on in Week 5 here in Week 5 on the NFL on Fox. And this is will be a great day here today. Last season, the Atlanta Falcons beat the New Orleans Saints somehow with a 17-9 win, and both defenses were able to get pressure on both of these quarterbacks, and Matt Ryan and Drew Brees were able to answer each other, but the Atlanta Falcons snuck it in and won it with 17 consecutive points against the New Orleans Saints. And here in Week 5 here in the National Football League, we got a fun day here in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in Louisiana between Drew Brees and Matt Ryan, with both high-scoring offenses in the league here coming together today. It is Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans, Louisiana. What a fun day here in the NFC South between the Drew Brees and the Red Hot Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons in an NFC South showdown here on Fox. The Saints won the toss, so they had the first, so Atlanta will get things started here today. And Will Lutz to kick 6-1 away, and here we go. Taking outside the 5 with Marvin Hall. Great coverage. A.J. Klein was in on the stop. Here comes Matt Ryan and the Red Hot Falcons on the field. Last season, the Atlanta Falcons beat the Saints with a 17-9 win, and the Falcons easily snuck it in and won it here. And career high from Matt Ryan. Wide open downfield was Taylor Gabriel inside the 45 for a 23-yard pickup for a first down. You'll see Matt Ryan in the pocket. He has a lot of time, and on a simple play action pass, Jake Matthews allowing to get some time for Ryan. And this is an offense that is known for scoring, for putting points on the scoreboard. Last year they finished averaging over 43 points per game during the course of that season. Wide open is Julio Jones downfield inside the 35. Von Bell was in on the hard tackle of Julio Jones. The Atlanta Falcons offense is ranked first in points per game last season here against both of these teams. Ryan throws a lob pass to Taylor Gabriel, but doesn't work. Taylor Gabriel, who was brought in as a free agent from Cleveland, and really becomes a superstar here today for the Atlanta Falcons offense. Ryan out to his right. Tevin Coleman out of the backfield for a gain of 7. Set up a manageable 3rd down and 3 here in this ball game. Ryan over the middle, pass caught Freeman in the Saints territory inside the 15-yard line. Ryan has completed passes to 15 different receivers last year. Here's one to Freeman. Devontae Freeman on the carry of 8 yards. Second and 2. Ryan. Handoff to Freeman. What a play by A.J. Klein. Tyler Davison was there. 3rd and 2. Here's Ryan. Out to his left. Throws in the end zone. Touchdown for Mohamed Sanu. It's another opening drive touchdown for the Atlanta Falcons in their 5th straight game here today. But a flag is down outside the 1. Atlanta believes it's on the Saints. We'll get the call to make sure. And the penalty was on New Orleans, where a face mask. So they decline it, and the Falcons are on the board first with Mohamed Sanu on a 2-yard touchdown catch. Here's Matt Bryant. Is good. Makes it 7-0. Here against the New Orleans Saints. What a battle in the NFC Showdown, South Showdown here today. And Matt Bryant will kick it away. And back deep for New Orleans is Ted Ginn Jr., the ex-Carolina Panther. And here comes Drew Brees and the Red Hot Saints on the field. Mark Ingram in the backfield. Play action. Jason Hill, the tight end. And with a gain of about 6 yards on the catch and run inside the 30. Desmond Trufant was there. Drew Brees downfield looking for Michael Thomas, and it's broken up. Robert Alford. And Michael Thomas was a receiver out of Ohio State who went over 1,000 yards for the season last season in 2016, along with Mark Ingram. Here's Drew Brees, can't find anyone, throws downfield looking for Traquan Smith. Broken up again, and that's DeMonte Casey this time. And it's a 3-and-out for the Saints to start their opening drive with Thomas Morstead to punt it away. Andre Roberts inside the 30. And Andre Roberts with a lot of room to run, still going. Andre Roberts all the way. 65 yards for a Falcons touchdown. Mateo wasn't able to slow him down. And Eli Apple, who was a free agent added from the Giants and the Atlanta Falcons, with a 14-0 game. What a drive on special teams for the Atlanta Falcons, and Andre Roberts, the ex-Detroit Lion, with a 65-yard touchdown punt for the Falcons. Ted Ginn won't take it out of the end zone, takes a knee, and the Atlanta defense is on the field. The defense has been doing a great job so far, allowing Drew Brees to put pressure on the quarterback. Handoff to Ingram, and he's brought down hard by Keanu Neal. Some rookie starters a couple of seasons ago, and it's the end of the first quarter here in Mercedes-Benz Superdome with Atlanta on top with 14 points. Some rookie starters for the Atlanta Falcons in 2016. You got Devondre Campbell, you got Keanu Neal, Deion Jones. Some of these great players for the defense is having to defend them. Wide open is Michael Thomas, and Thomas stayed in bounds. Out across midfield, Drew Brees, who continued his years over 5,000 yards passing a couple of seasons ago. What a career high. Not many quarterbacks can do that. Like Tom Brady. And spin move, broke the tackle from DeMonte Casey and puts that special veteran move on Keanu Neal. Mark Ingram in the backfield. Pass is caught. Traquan Smith with a lot of running room inside the 25-3. Desmond Trufant is on the tackle, and the Drew Brees in the offense is red hot and able to slow down this terrific Falcons defense. Austin Carr, another receiver that Drew Brees has completed a pass to. Brees has completed passes to four different receivers in this game. Wide open is Michael Thomas, in for the touchdown. What a drive by Drew Brees and the Red Hot Saints to get on the board. You see Michael Thomas with a great play and he was working against Keanu Neal, who slows down his coverage. Wasn't able to slow Michael Thomas down. He's in for the score with a 15-yard touchdown pass from Drew Brees. And it's a fumble. This is a fumble. Casey has it. His 5th of the year on special teams. This to make it an 8-point game. A 7-point game. Marvin Hall will take it inside the 20, and the Atlanta Falcons are on the field. With Freeman in the backfield. Ryan's looking downfield for Austin Hooper. He's gone. Von Bell to beat inside the 25. Actually inside the 45 of New Orleans. Ryan flashed out. Penalty flag on the play. Ryan fires to Mohamed Sanu, incomplete. Eli Apple was in on the cover on Mohamed Sanu. You see Eli Apple was on the coverage on Mohamed Sanu. That was excellent eyes on reading the eyes of the quarterback and able to bat that one away. What a pickup he was for New Orleans to really solidify the secondary for Atlanta. Here's Freeman out of the backfield. Reaches in and that should have been enough for a first down. Not much. Third and inches coming. Ryan sees it. Pass is incomplete for Austin Hooper, the tight end. Unable to call that one in. And the Atlanta Falcons are going for it on fourth down hinges upon his man, Taylor Gabriel, inside the 20. For another Atlanta first down. Taylor Gabriel was absolutely wide open. Ryan downfield going for it, intercepted. Marcus Williams. Matt Ryan throws his first mistake of the game. And Matt Ryan was looking for Julio Jones, flashed out to his left. Unable to jump Julio Jones route, Marcus Williams and Marshawn Lattimore, what excellent coverage on Julio Jones. Meanwhile, with 21 seconds left, the Visa halftime report's coming up. Mark Ingram on a handoff for 8 yards on the carry. And it's 2nd and 2 with Alvin Kamara in at tailback. Some movement prior to the snap for the Atlanta Falcons. And handoff is to Ingram. And Ingram with running room. And that's the end of the first half here. Falcons with 14, Saints 6. Same scenario was last season, but a 17-9 win over the Saints. And meanwhile, the Visa halftime report is up. We got the Colts going against the Titans here today. And the Colts are trailing the Titans by 14 points. And meanwhile, the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Kansas City Chiefs. What a game that would be on CBS at East Central here today. And meanwhile, the NFC, Washington at the Dallas Cowboys with Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott. And Alex Smith still out with a broken leg. And Sanchez, the starting quarterback for the offense. And finally, Tampa Bay at Carolina here today in Tampa Bay, Florida. And Cam Newton goes for 2 touchdown passes in the game with a 28-14 win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that's it for the Visa halftime report. Meanwhile, the second half is underway. The Saints get the ball to start the second half. And here we go. Matt Bryant kicks it away. The tag in back deep for New Orleans. What a drive in the first half with an interception by Matt Ryan. And first drive, both defenses are able to put pressure on both quarterbacks here today. Drew Brees with a dangerous throw. Pass was intended for his receiver. Jason Hill, the tight end. Throws a dangerous pass. Brian Poole was looking for a takeaway. He was an undrafted free agent from Florida. And what a pickup he was by Thomas Dimitrov to really solidify the secondary for the Atlanta Falcons. And what a superstar he's been. Handoff is to Mike Ingram. And Ingram with a gain of 2 yards from the 3rd and 8 for the Saints.
Here we go.
And here comes the offense convert.
Lucky 56.
This pass is terrific by his defense. And incomplete for Jason Hill. Looking for his tight end, and that's Brian Poole again. 2 big plays now on that drive makes an open field tackle to force a punt. And Drew Brees wasn't unable to convert. Brian Poole bats that one away. The coverage wasn't really that bad. Brian Poole was looking for a takeaway. And the Falcons are known for takeaways. And Andre Roberts, who already returned one kickoff for a touchdown, and with Atlanta back on the field after that interception from Julio Jones. Ryan over the middle, pass is caught. Freeman in the Saints territory, inside the 30. Ryan is known for completing passes to a bunch of his receivers. Here's one to Gabriel, and Taylor Gabriel spins inside the 15 to the 10-yard line. Not many. 10 blitz. Ryan end zone, incomplete for Mohamed Sanu. A missed opportunity for the Saints defense in the secondary. Ryan tries to go for his other receiver, Mohamed Sanu, and Marcus Williams and Marshawn Lattimore was an excellent coverage on Mohamed Sanu. They're all up on the line for New Orleans now. Sun back out. End zone, Jones. Touchdown. What a drive for Julio Jones to get into the end zone. Finally, Julio Jones gets a red zone touchdown. Working against Marcus Williams and Marshawn Lattimore. He was wide open on that play. Julio Jones with a 10-yard touchdown catch. This to make it 21-6. What a drive for the Atlanta Falcons to get back on the field and regain the lead. With Ted Ginn to take a knee and a touchback results, and Drew Brees in the offense. Let's see if Drew Brees can answer Matt Ryan. Empty backfield once again for New Orleans. And Brees can't find anyone. Gets hit on the play while throwing it, and the ball was out. There was forward progress on. Luckily, the referees called that a forward pass. If it wasn't a forward pass, that would have resulted as a fumble. Grady Jarrett with excellent pressure on Drew Brees. And the defensive lineman was able to get pressure on Drew Brees, and that's been a big development this year for the Atlanta Falcons defense. Play action downfield, and it's short of Michael Thomas. Robert Alford is in on the coverage. Drew Brees on an incompletion on a simple play action pass. That ball was hung up in the air and almost intercepted by Robert Alford, who could have made the play. Again, the secondary for the Atlanta Falcons is looking for a takeaway. That's what they need, an incompletion of Michael Thomas. Brees with a short drop over the middle, and it's intercepted. DeMonte Casey. That's his third interception of the year. And DeMonte Casey had a great week last week over the Texans. And here comes into this game and has his third touch interception of the year against Austin Carr. Pretty nicely designed play by Richard Smith, the defensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons. And here comes the Red Hot Falcons on the field. It's Tevin Coleman in the backfield. Handoff is to Coleman. Turns on the Jets all the way. 35 yards for a Falcons touchdown. First play from scrimmage in the second half, and here Tevin Coleman on the fake. He was working against Cameron Jordan and Alonzo. And Tevin Coleman was off to the races. That's a total team effort, and the offensive line is having a big day. Matt Bryant with the extra point, and it's good. 28-6. What a game here in the NFC South. This will be the NFC South's gonna be fun to watch next season. The Atlanta Falcons got a pretty normal schedule. They're going up to face the Dallas Cowboys next week, and what a game that will be in the NFC. And meanwhile, after the Dallas Cowboys, they're off to face the Washington Redskins, and what a game that will be. In the NFL, Alex Smith, who was brought in from Kansas City, and Patrick Mahomes, what a year it is for him. And mentioned the MVP candidate, and Alex Smith, who was voted to get to the Washington Redskins, and he's out with a broken leg for the rest of the season. And Sanchez is starting quarterback against the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, Breeze can't find anyone downfield, and it's incomplete to Michael Thomas, and he's off to the races. Touchdown. What a catch by Michael Thomas for a 63-yard touchdown drive. That's for Drew Brees. That ball was a little behind with good coverage by Keanu Neal, and clearly contested. And they've allowed Drew Brees in the offense. They've allowed a touchdown of over 35 yards. It looks like they're going for like 2 points. End zone. Incomplete for Traquan Smith. Desmond Trufant able to break it up. Will Lutz to kick it away. What a drive. Able not to get the 2-point conversion. It was Marvin Hall to return it. Marvin Hall inside the 29 to about the 28-yard line of New Orleans. First and 10, underneath again. Handoff Coleman gets tripped up by Cameron Jordan. A.J. Klein. Underneath, first down, Gabriel in the Saints territory inside the 45-yard line. We've seen a lot of action with these these receivers. They do an excellent job with route running. And this guy, Caleb Gabriel, has become a main weapon in Mike Allen's arsenal. Allen downfield looking for his tight end Austin Hooper. Intercepted, but the referees called it he was out of bounds. The defense used his last timeout, and the Saints are all out of timeouts in this game. Unable to stop the clock downfield, and it's incomplete for Mohamed Sanu. Marshawn Lattimore on the coverage. And the Atlanta Falcons on 3rd and 10. The Falcons are averaging over 7 yards a carry here in this game. Ryan over the middle. Pass is caught out to his left to Julio Jones. He's a load. Over the middle. Pass is caught. Gabriel goes over 100 yards in this game. And Gabriel is making a difference. His speed is taking a look at this offense, and Taylor Gabriel down inside the 1 to set up 1st and goal. Brian is 12 of 12 on third down in this game. Freeman on a handoff. Inside in the end zone. Touchdown. All the weapons on display for Matt Ryan. Devontae Freeman, what a drive. goes through a tackle of 3 Saints defenders. Strong point after the run. You see A.J. Klein and a bunch of these Saints defenders. Tyler Davison wasn't able to slow him down. And Sheldon Rankins, who's an Atlanta native, couldn't stop that run. What a game in the NFC South in the Atlanta Falcons. 35-12 towards the end of regulation with 48 seconds left. And Devontae Freeman with a 1-yard touchdown drive. Tugged in. Takes a knee. This is not the Saints defense we usually see coming into this game. Here's Mark Ingram. Stood up at the line of scrimmage. Brian Poole was in on a hard tackle of Mark Ingram. We talked about some of these running backs, especially Mark Ingram, who went over 1,000 yards this season. And Mark Ingram went for a simple screen out the back door, and Brian Poole lays a hit on Ingram, unable to get yardage. That's a total team effort for this Falcons secondary. Over the middle, and it's caught by Jason Hill at the tail end for the Saints. Inside the 35. Interesting formation. Jason Hill is in a tailback. And off to Ingram. Doesn't work. Vic Beasley made the play. This Falcons offense can beat you in many different ways. You can beat you in passing, they can beat you in rushing, and that's been a great weapon in development this year for the Falcons. There's many ways that they can beat you. The thing they do best is they don't beat themselves. You play smart football, don't turn it over, and then you have the explosive plays you got. There's Austin Carr on the catch. The Saints can't stop the clock. Downfield, and it's hung up in the air, and it's incomplete. And that's it. The Atlanta Falcons, 35-12 against New Orleans Saints. What a game in the NFC South, and these NFC South's gonna be fun to watch next season. Next they're going to Arlington, Texas, to face the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott. And what a game that will be in the NFC. Drew Brees continues his year, going over 5,000 yards for the season. What a game today. 35-12. The Atlanta Falcons coming off a great win last week over the Houston Texans at NRG Stadium. And coming off a